particular part called Quilon was also called Travancore. All right? It's also called Travancore, and we're going to go into a geographical dictionary, and it's going to shed more light on this point. Travancore. It says, I'm going to turn to it in 1 second here. Here we go. My finger is. See what it says? Travancore.
What's that? That's
okay. Yeah, wait 1 second here.
Look at it again.
1 second. Over here. My finger is.
Okay, let me come up on it.
Okay. See what it says? Travancore. That's another name for Quilon. It's in that same area. Travancore. Now when you see what it says,
right.
Quilon.
Right.
Okay. Now when you come down over further, it says its rulers.
The Mahari.
The Maharaja. That was the Israelites that was under that Indian name. They was calling themselves Maharaja.
Right.
It's direct descendant of Hindu Shias dynasty of early Christian era. The Christians and the Jews is the same thing. We was first called Christians in Antioch. The disciples was first called Christian in Antioch, which is in Asia.
Right.
So they distinctly telling you in this area was Maharaja, which was Israelites, and is directly descendant of Hindu Shias dynasty of early Christian era.
Yeah, you got to hold the mic to his mouth, brother.
Okay.
Stay with it.
Early Christian era. All right. This dynasty, just like we had Hasmonean dynasty that was under the Greek rulership. When the Israelites dispersed into the southern parts of India, it was called the Hindu Shira dynasty of early Christian era. The Christians and the Jews are the same people. That's what I wanted to show you, and it's called Quilon. Now let's go and read it again, what it says about them, that they was all black.
And what's the name of that book you were looking at?
The book that I was getting more information on Quilon is called Webster Geographical Dictionary. Understand? So to shed more light on that area. Now we're going to go back and I want to show you again page 16, I believe. It's 14, page 14, right? Page 14. That Quilon, what Benjamin Tadila said. Okay. Over here, Benjamin Tadella reported. Benjamin Tadella at the bottom of the page. Benjamin Tadella reported that recorded the inhabitants are all black and the Jews also. That's plain. This is a white scholar that wrote this book and put it together and shedding light on the fact that the Jews are black. Okay? Now, in conclusion, we're going to go into another book written by a black man. His black brother's name is A.J. Rogers. And what you're going to read here, J.A. Rogers, I'm sorry, excuse me. Hold the mic for me out. Okay? What J.A. Rogers is going to pose the same statement that we've been posing for years in the streets. Hold the mic up. Okay, hold it up like this. Now we've been posing for years in the streets about the authenticity of the Jews, who the real Jews are, the truth about it. Now when the camera's zero in, I'm going to read one paragraph showing you what he has to say about this, about us being the Jews. Were the Jews originally Negroes?
Bear with me a second.
Okay. This is chapter 9 out of J.A. Rogers, Sex and Race, volume 1. And it distinctly says, were the Jews originally Negroes? European painters and sculptors, by their use of white models to typify biblical characters, have falsified tremendously the physique. Okay, we're going to start reading again. Were the Jews originally Negroes? European painters and sculptors, by their use of white models. So that's telling you right there that the white models that they brought forth to perpetrate lies, being David, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Christ, with 12 tribes being Israelites, even the white models perpetrating themselves as being the Most High. See what it says?
Typified.
European painters, which is like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, all right, and sculptors, by their use of white models, see, white model, like Caesar Borgia is perpetrating a fraud, talking about he's Jesus Christ, to typify biblical characters, which is clearly stating that they changed the character of the people in the Bible, have falsified tremendously, meaning they went overboard to tell this lie. The physiognomy of the ancient Jews, that they distorted their features and they made them white. We are familiar with scores of portraits offered to us as Christ. See that? But do good Christians ever stop to think what we really look like? A lot of people read the Bible and never thought about what we look like. Josephus, which was a black Israelite during the time of Vespasian and Titus, first century historian, described him as dark-skinned, talking about Jesus Christ, and in simple appearance in the Hellenistic suppressed portions of his work. These other scholars came back and tried to take out the truth that was written by these black historians and scholars.
Like they did in the Smith Bible Dictionary when they updated it.
Right. They
took dark-skinned man out, black-skinned man out.
That's right. Took excerpts out and censored the work that was written by the black scholars like Josephus and so forth. One of the guys that wrote about Josephus, I believe it was Winston, and he tried to take out quite a few points that Josephus made about the Israelites. We had to show you this, and we're going to continue to show you more information on this in the near future. But from this point on, we're going to continue to bring out many books.
What's the name of that book?
This book is called Sex and Race by J.A. Rogers. Let me go to the front of the book and show you. All right. It's called Sex and Race. Sex and Race. You know, man. Sex and Race. Negro Crazy Mixing All Ages by J.A. Rogers, author from Superman and many works, Great Men of Color. Nature Knows No Color Line Etc. Volume 1. Okay, it's by J.A. Rogers. All right. At this point, we're going to conclude. We're going to go further at another date next week. Tune in with us again to bring out more facts about the Jews being black and the Israelites being